Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you 8 contortion moves I think everybody should try and how this is going to work so they're going to go from easiest to hardest. So make sure to comment which move you think is your favorite. For the first move, go into a lunge and then a pigeon pose, and you're going to slowly arch your back leg and then try to get it under your ribs so you feel like a good stretch in your leg. This move is pretty simple, but it also requires leg flexibility and it honestly looks pretty cool. Another similar trick to try is to arch your back while in the pigeon pose. For the next pose, go into a bridge and then on your elbows, and now you can straighten out your legs, and I think that makes it look even better. And if you want to, you can also experiment with like different variations you can do. Like I'm going to show some right now. So if you feel confident that you have a flexible back, you can also go up into an elbow bridge, and this will make it look even cooler because you're doing like a contortion version. Okay, so for the next move, for anyone that's been looking at contortion for a while, you probably know that this is called a bow pose, but do you know that there's like a more advanced version that you should try? So the big difference in this more advanced version is that you're kind of putting your elbows overhead, if that makes sense. But anyway, if it doesn't, you'll figure it out. And I think this is really more advanced, and you can also try like different combinations like I'm showing right here. So basically, I think my favorite one is the one I'm showing right now. It's the one where I'm kind of touching my whole face with my feet, and I just really think it looks pretty cool. So now moving on to the next move, we're going to do a little bit change of topic. And have you ever tried to do a handstand? And if you have, and also if you've struggled with it, I feel like this is a really good tip and type of handstand that is going to help you. This is called a stag handstand, and I find it probably like 100 times easier to hold than a normal handstand since you're using both of your legs to spread out your weight. So especially if you're currently struggling with your handstand, I really recommend you try this. So now moving on to our fourth pose. Like I said, it's slowly getting harder, and this time you're going to go into a bridge again, and you're going to try to lift up one leg, and I think this like makes the bridge look way better because you're like spreading out your legs into what looks like kind of a split, and I just think it's like really nice. It's like a really nice pose, and I don't even know what it's called. Okay, so now for the next pose, you're going to go into a lunge, and this is going to be really good. So you're going to arch back and try to reach for your ankle, and also if you want, you can bend your leg, but make sure to hold on your other hand to the ground so you know you can keep balance. And I just think this pose, it just looks like different, you know. It's pretty similar to the pigeon pose we did at the beginning, but it's also a bit different, and I think it's also a bit harder to keep your balance. Also, if your back feels a bit sore after that, that's totally okay. And if you want to like counter that, you can do the backwards lunge and arch forward, which kind of like stretches out your back so it's not as sore. Alright, for the next one, I think a lot of people are going to like this one. So basically, you're going to go put your arms through your legs while lying down, and you try to pull your head up as far as you can. And I know this looks extremely difficult, but honestly, it's not. After you stretch out your legs decently and practice your leg stretches for like a little bit, then you should be able to do this, and I think it's like a really cool pose. For our final pose, you're going to go back up into your bridge like you did a couple of minutes ago, and you're trying to get your head and your butt as close together as you can. And I think this is called an alien bridge, and I think it looks really nice. And also, if you can try to like lift up one leg and cross it so it looks like you're crossing your legs and sitting down. Also, this might seem a bit random, but if you want, you can, like, if you can do this pose really well and you feel confident, you can try to get someone to sit on you, and it like really helps with your flexibility, and I just think it's like really cool, you know? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want, you can also check out some of my stretch routines which will help you get flexible.